Hello, John Paul II families. Mr. Edghill here. Just wanted to give you another update as we get closer to our first day of on-campus instruction of this year, which is going to be this coming Tuesday, September the 8th. Things have been moving this last week as we make final touches and final preparations. One of the things that came to light, which was really interesting, was the number of people that wanted to remain online. It was a little more than we anticipated. We had 57% of our families let us know that they wanted to stay with the online program, stay online only after the 8th. And we wholly understand that. It's a little more than we anticipated. So that influenced just a few of the decisions that we made this week, specifically as regards placing students into the hybrid model. So what we've decided to do at this point is that any family, if your student is going to be attending in-person classes, they've been placed into the A group. The A group comes to campus Mondays and Tuesdays and runs their school schedule on those days. So the A group is going to be in-person students Mondays and Tuesdays. We also then placed all of the online students into the B group, which will be meeting online live with their classes Thursdays and Fridays. Now remember, once we get to September the 8th, those live classes then shift to starting at 8 a.m. in the morning. Now they've been starting at 9, they'll be moving to starting at 8 a.m. In the morning starting next week. So B group is online only, Thursdays and Fridays with their live sessions, and then of course the rest of the work they do online. The A group is the in-person students, and those will be Mondays and Tuesdays with the rest of their work done online. I'm really glad we were able to do this because I think it really is going to provide the best educational opportunity for your students. Because on Mondays and Tuesdays, the teachers can have all their attention focused on the students they have in the classroom with them. And on Thursdays and Fridays, the teachers can have all their attention focused on the students they're engaging with in the online classroom. I really think that's the best possible situation we could have found ourselves in. The numbers just happen to fall that way with people's individual desires of whether they want to be in person and stay online. So I'm really glad that at this immediate first step we can take, we're able to do that. So again, our A group Monday and Tuesday in person, the teacher is totally focused on them. Wednesday will still be a day where the teachers are doing things individually, maybe tutoring with students, meeting individually, planning for the rest of the week. And then Thursday, Friday, the B group is meeting live online with their classes starting at 8 in the morning, and the teachers focus totally on them in that situation. And like I said, we're able to do this because we had a pretty even split, 57% wanting to stay online, 43% choosing to come in person. And that allows us to bring all of the in-person students to campus on the same day and still maintain our social distancing in our classrooms. That's what makes this possible. Because of that, though, because it is such an even split, we're going to make sure to maintain those numbers and stay in that format through the end of the first quarter at least. The first quarter ends October the 6th. So the A group and the B group are going to stay static in those roles through the end of the first quarter. Okay, if all goes, if things are going well for you, great. If you are still an online student at the end of the first quarter and you would like to see about transitioning to the in-person classes, we're going to need you to make a request of that at least 2 weeks in advance. And we need 2 weeks because, again, since we're so evenly split, that's going to make sure we have the time needed to make sure that every classroom space can still take on the additional student, socially distanced space, troubleshoot anything we need to, because first and foremost, we're trying to maintain the health and safety of our students, and at the same time provide them with the best educational opportunity that we can. As we know, this situation with COVID-19 is pretty fluid. Things can change pretty fast. So we're always going to stay on top of it. We're always going to be trying to stay one step ahead of it in our planning and in our responses. But if you decide, if you're online and after the first quarter you'd like to make the move to in-person, just go ahead and email Mrs. Vela, our Dean of Academics, at that time. Give her 2 weeks advance notice that you want to make that move, and that'll allow us enough time to plan and ensure that we can have your student in class still in a safe environment because we're managing those numbers. So again, I hope this really helps in knowing who's in the A group and who's in the B group. Remember that we're off Monday for Labor Day, so classes start Tuesday, September the 8th, with the A group in-person students on campus 8 a.m. Please don't arrive before 7:45. And then the B group is the online students, and their live classes will meet starting next Thursday at 8 o'clock in the morning. There'll be more information coming in the coming days and weeks, I assure you. But thank you for your time and attention on this one.